God gave me this song recently, and it's called Reckless. And the thing is there's so many things through that God's teaching me. And I want to encourage you guys, here's the thing. When I first started thinking about the word reckless, the whole thing when I was reading it says, doing things that, going out and doing things disregarding the consequences. And at first, yeah, that's a bad connotation. And as I was kind of studying this whole thing, because you keep hearing this reckless abandonment for the Lord, and everyone's like, I want to be reckless abandonment for the Lord and all this. And God just spoke to me and said, yeah, in the world's eyes, and when you're living for the world and doing things for yourself, that's very bad. But see, that's what true faith is. See, reckless living is truly being obedient to God, and that obedience overcomes the fear of what the consequences may be. Does that make sense? Say, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm going to serve the Lord because I'm going to be obedient to what He has before me. You see, this is very contrary to our society. Very comforting. We like comfort, and I know I get caught up. And God's just stripping some things away in my own heart right now, you guys. It's so good. I need it. It's like, Jeremy, you're really, really surrendering all. And God took me to Paul, and Paul was the perfect example. You're like, how could Paul go and be shipwrecked, in prison, beaten many times, and then stoned in Lystra, pulled out of the city, and then got back up, went to Lystra again, and started preaching the gospel? Like, that guy's crazy. Yeah, he was. It's awesome. He was being reckless, but not because he just wanted to be crazy. It's because God called him. And he said, you know what, God? No matter what's going to happen, I'm going to be obedient. And how can he do that? So I was going, okay, that's great. How do we do that? Because that's scary sometimes. Well, here's what Paul said in Acts 20:24. None of these things move me, nor do I count my life dear to myself, that I may finish this race with joy in the ministry that was set before me to testify of the gospel of the grace of God. He realized his life wasn't his own anyway. He said, I've been crucified with Christ. I no longer live. We're called to lay our life down as a living sacrifice. He says, imitate me as I imitate Christ. And Christ said, hey, you want to save your life? You got to lose it. He says, deny yourself, pick up your cross daily and follow me. And that doesn't feel good, does it, sometimes? But let me tell you, the peace and the joy, you know why Paul could be in those circumstances and sing worship songs in prison? Not when everything's great, but he was in prison, shipwrecked, and still trusted the Lord. And he knew his life was under submission to the King. I want my life to be under submission to the King. And my brothers and sisters, I want to just encourage you, what God's just teaching me. Man, go out. God calls us. What do I do then? How do I... Well, God says, the Great Commission, go and preach the gospel. Go share with your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your family, whatever it may be. Disciple people. Go as a pure and undefiled religion, take care of the widows and the orphans. There's practical things we can do right now. But it takes us saying, I got to get out of my comfort zone because my life's not my own. It's all going to be worth it, you guys, let me tell you. And you'll have so much more peace and so much more joy when you lay your life down for the King, because you know you're in His hands. He's got you. And He loves you so much. This song's called Reckless.
Try to play it safe, holding back just a little part of me. Yeah. I find myself world is not my home. No. But through this pain I won't be moved, unshakable inside your truth. You gave your life down and gave it up, so I'll give it up. I wanna be reckless, 'cause you are reckless. Wanna be reckless, shout you are reckless. I will not be afraid to surrender my way. Follow who you are. Wanna be grace ain't more time, my life's yours. It is not mine. Use me, Lord, no matter what's at stake. I wanna be reckless, 'cause you are endless. I wanna be shameless, shout your greatness. I will not be afraid to surrender my way. Follow who you are. Wanna be Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and no man can come to the Father except through me. He's the only way, amen. Creation cries out longing, groans only you can comprehend. With wisdom you always answer and give the words of life. So unfailing, your glory shines all around us. Faithfulness shown for all to see. We think of all of your wonders, the beauty of your plan. Spill over you, we walk in your light. We walk in it. Shine bright. Let your glory fill this land. Live high. King of kings and great I am. Jesus, you are the way. Sing it out. You are the way. We can see the words of your arms so we could see you blade for all mankind.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You guys, are going to be an amazing day that we're going to finally see our King face to face, but with no more tears, no more sorrow, and no more pain. We're going to see him, our King, finally. There will be a day, my friends, hold on, it's worth it. And he loves you every single day. Get on your face and say, God, thank you for what you've done. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. This is not our home. Thank you, Jesus. It's all called There Will Be a Day.